at that young age, of how Mick expressed what we see in the gospel, in the readings proclaimed today, from Paul's letters, where he says, "The life I live is in Christ," where in the gospel we see Martha sharing her faith and expressing her faith. "I will look for you, Mom." And so I'm reminded also, it was, I'd say, about a month before news arrived when my mom told me that Mick had passed. And I don't know if you remember this, Auntie Helen, but you and Uncle Olin sent me and my family a video. It was the Beauty and the Beast movie. And I want to be a little poetic here, because just as you have given that gift to me and my family and my kids, I'm a married permanent deacon with kids. In a way, we're taking that and transforming that back to you. Because in that Beauty and the Beast movie, there's that scene, I know you gave it to us because of that dance scene with Belle and the Beast, and I know Mick loved to dance. But that scene where they were dancing and we were having a moment of joy, do you remember that when we were at my mom's place and I was dancing with my little girls like Beauty and the Beast? Uncle Owen, you were recording that? There was something in that movie where the Beast, even though people judged the Beast, even though people looked at the Beast a certain way, just like in the readings, judgment is for God. Just like my sister Michelle proclaimed, judgment is for God at the end of time, or when we die. But there's another scene in Beauty and the Beast at the end where the Beast sacrifices his life. He gives his life for Belle, the main character. And she says to the Beast while he's dying, "We're together now." And then he dies, and he learns to love, and it breaks the story, the spell of the story. And what happens? The Beast rises from the dead. He changes his form in a way. He changes his body. His body is transformed into new life. And as Christians, if Disney can do that, how much more for us who are people of hope, people of the resurrection, where God will raise our bodies at the end of time, and God will raise Mick up to life. And that's what Christ did. That's when he died on that cross. He allowed that. He gave that opportunity for us to now choose. And at that movie, and in that movie, as the Beast is eventually transformed into with a new human body, a glorified body, Belle didn't recognize him until she looked in his eyes and saw that it was her beloved. And she said, "It's you." And just like Mick, who said, "Mommy, I will come looking for you. I'm going to look for you." Yes, Mick, that's right. We're going to look. We're going to look for you, just as you're going to look for your mom, because we believe in He who has risen from the dead and will raise our mortal bodies. You'll notice that Father Randy, at the beginning of the celebration, put a white garment on his remains. There's a rich symbolism behind this. It's because when Mick was baptized, the person that baptized Mick also put a white garment to show his new life in Christ. That's what happened at the beginning of his life. And now